Hello everyone, this is DJ Dimaliuat. For this video, we will discuss AIA Philippines Critical Illness Only Plan, which is called AIA Critical Protect 100, or what we call ACP in short. So a lot of my clients here in YouTube, a lot of my friends are asking, DJ, do you have an insurance na critical illness lang? No, gusto namin critical illness lang. Meron na akong life insurance, maybe meron na akong term insurance, pero gusto ko ng coverage for critical illness only. So, this is the plan that you are looking for if that's also what you want. Maybe for people who are single, hindi nila kailangan ng coverage or they don't want a big coverage. So, hindi nila gusto na mag-spend pa for life insurance. Or maybe you're not a believer of life insurance, pero believer ka ng health insurance. Then this is a product that can be of interest to you. So this is called AIA Critical Protect. This is one of the best sellers of AIA Philippines and for me, one of my favorite products talaga. So, but first and foremost, let's discuss whole life insurance. Kasi this plan is a whole life insurance. Ano ba yung whole life insurance? So pag sinabing whole life, it is not for investment. Definitely not a VUL. And a lot of people are allergic to VUL. You may not want a VUL. So this is good news. No, this is not an investment. This is not for investment. This is mainly for protection. The main purpose of these products, of whole life insurance products, are for protection. So this product is a whole life insurance plan. And it has guaranteed cash value. Should you choose to withdraw in the future, merong guaranteed cash value na mawi-withdraw ka whatever is in the proposal or in the contract. Should you choose to withdraw that. But of course, definitely it will be lower than what you paid for. So hindi siya talaga ideal. No? But just in case kailangan mo, meron kang a few savings. Konting review. If you've been watching my videos, alam mo na to. But if not, or hindi mo pa siya na-master, there are 3 non-forfeiture options. Meaning, in case you quit and you didn't finish the 10 years or 20 years to pay ng isang product, meron kang mga options to do that para hindi ka lugi. Number 1 is cash surrender value. May cash value yung account na to, yung policy mo na to, na if in case you withdraw, may withdraw kang partial, maliit lang siya compared to what you paid for, pero at least meron. And then number 2, reduced paid up. Kung ayaw mong i-withdraw, gusto mo fully paid ka na up until age 100, kasi ganun yung mga whole life plans, mapipay up na siya pero at a reduced amount. Baka instead na 1,200,000 na lang. But you don't need to shell out something. The third non-forfeiture option is extended term insurance, or sometimes we call it na automatic premium loan. Kasi kung meron kang cash value, maglo-loan yung policy mo doon para ma-fully pay o mabayaran yung for the year. Kunyari, hindi mo kaya magbayad this year. So kaya siya extended term, parang magiging term insurance na lang siya. Hindi siya up to age 100. Insured ka pa rin at the same face amount, as the same coverage, pero limited years na lang kasi kakainin niya unti-unti yung cash value mo hanggang maubos. So those are the 3 non-forfeiture options of all whole life policies. It is also applicable to AIA Critical Protect. So let's discuss the features of this plan. Number 1, it's a critical illness coverage up to age 100. So it gives you coverage, and I think this is the first, I don't know if meron ng ibang product, but also in AIA, before our critical illness plans, rider siya up to age 65 lang, tapos naging age 75. Now, it covers you up to age 100. So yung wini-worry mo na pag tumanda ako, baka magkaroon ng sakit, covered ka up to age 100. Right? So, ang maganda rito, aside from that coverage, or for that coverage, you're covered for 57 major illnesses, plus 34 minor illnesses, 9 of which are pang juvenile policies, pwede sa mga bata. And then may 3 male-specific cancer benefit in case you get the gender-specific cancer rider. And then merong 6 female-specific cancer benefit in case meron kang gender-specific cancer benefit rider. Kunyari pang breast cancer, yun yung madalas para sa females. May additional kang makukuha for that coverage, no, aside from the usual coverage that you have. And then meron siyang minor critical illness rider where it advances 25% of your coverage. Kunyari, 1 million yung coverage mo, magbibigay ng 250,000 in advance kung ma-diagnose ng minor critical illness. So yun yung coverage ng ACP, no, or ng AIA Critical Protect. So the riders that we have here, again, yung minor critical illness rider is required. Hindi siya pwedeng tanggalin sa plan. It gives out, it advances 25% of your coverage just in case diagnosis of a minor critical illness. Then we have optional riders. Yung gender-specific cancer benefit, kung nagkaroon ng cancer na gender-specific, whether pang lalaki or pang babae, it's an additional 50% of the coverage. Kung 1 million ang coverage mo, it plus 500,000 siya, magiging 1.5 million yung coverage. No, meron din siyang recovery benefit. It's also optional. Medyo pricey itong rider na to, but it's also good. It gives 10% a year for 5 years. So parang 50% in total. Kapag nag-recover ka, meaning kapag gumaling, in the next 5 years, makakakuha ka ng tigda 10%. So kung 1 million ang coverage mo, 100,000 per year for the next 5 years until buhay ka. 5 years lang mag-stop max. So katulong yun, makakatulong yun for medication, no? Budget mo for pambili ng medication and other expenses mo. Wala itong waiver of premium just in case you are looking for that because you don't need waiver of premium. It's not needed in this plan because kapag nagkaroon ng total and permanent disability, no? So disabled na si client or nagkaroon ng critical illness, terminated na yung plan. So meaning hindi ka na covered. Wala ka na rin premium na babayaran. Right? Meron naman siyang payer's benefit rider in case parent, yung owner, ang insured yung anak, kasi pwede ito sa minor. Pag nagkaroon ng namatay yung payer, yung owner, kumbaga, you don't need to pay. Mawi-waive na yung premium. The child doesn't need to pay for his or her plan. So covered pa din siya. Yun yung maganda rito. So it's required. Hindi pwedeng alisin yun. And then, meron tong AIA Vitality. It's also required. Especially for the first year, you cannot get an ACP without the AIA Vitality rider. Right? So it gives you 20% coverage boost on your first year, and then there's a separate video explaining all the benefits of Vitality. But imagine if you have 1 million coverage by just paying the Vitality rider, it adds 20%, magiging 1.2 million on your first year na coverage. So maganda rin itong rider na to, no? That's for ACP. Right. Let's just take a look at this plan. I created a quotation for a 35-year-old male for ACP. If all those riders na ilagay mo, 1 million life insurance or critical illness, whichever comes first, 250,000 minor critical illness benefit, 500,000 gender-specific cancer benefit, and then 500,000 recovery benefit. So 2 million in total coverage. 39,777.50 lang siya a year. So, 20 years to pay ito. So, kung 20 years, just roughly 800,000. Pero 2 million yung coverage mo. Diba? So, bayad ka ng 20 years. Kung age 35 to 55, covered na up to age 100. Ganun kaganda yung plan. No, should you choose to remove the optional riders, magiging 28,882.50 lang with the same 35-year-old male. Kung inalis mo yung dalawang optional riders, so ang matitira na lang 1 million critical illness coverage or life insurance, whichever comes first, and then 250,000 na minor critical illness rider. So for a 1 million coverage, 28,000 na lang siya. Diba? So it's less than 600,000 in total for the next 20 years. Ganon kaganda yung ACP. The third feature I want to show you is the cash surrender value. So I will show you this table. In this table, you will see na magbabayad ka for 20 years. And as you pay for 20 years, starting on the third year, kung makikita nyo yung cash surrender value na column, may 1,000 pesos na kagad doon. Meaning pag nag-withdraw ka on the third year, 1,000 lang makukuha mo. So again, maliit siya. But it grows in value as you stay longer. So let's say if you after paying for 20 years, nakabayad ka ng almost 800,000 kasi 38,000 times 20, meron ka ng cash surrender value na 412,000. So it's a little bit over half of what you paid for. But eventually, it will be higher, no, up until umabot ng age 100, magiging 1 million na siya. Kapag na-outlive mo yung plan, tumanda ka up to age 100, may makaka-withdraw ka ng 1 million pesos. So wala po talagang tapon itong insurance policy na ito talagang sobrang sulit niya. Sobrang mura niya because it's critical illness only. Tapos wala siyang tapon kasi either, ano man mauna, critical illness, namatay, or nabuhay up to age 100, may makukuha ka. Wala po talagang tapon ito. Right? So, for me, it's way better than term insurance kasi term insurance, although it's cheaper, if you outlive the policy up to age 65 to age 80, wala kang makukuha in return. Diba? So, kailangan mamatay para talagang mag-benefit or tumubo. Itong policy na to, if you get it at a very young age, most especially, sobrang mura niya. Tapos yung benefit, sobrang laki. Now, let's discuss premium payment, yung maximum and minimum coverages, and then the issue age of this plan. Pwede dito ang annual, semi-annual, quarterly, sometimes monthly. Pero may modal premium na tinatawag, meaning mas mura kung annual. No, mas mahal ng konti kung semi-annual, quarterly, and then monthly. For this plan, ganun yung treatment natin. No? I'm sure a lot of policies are also like that, especially the non-VULs. Right? Kasi, bakit? Ginagaranti ka ng 1 million, the same 1 million, kahit mas maliit yung bayad mo. Kunyari, monthly lang binayad mo versus the annual. The same yung coverage eh. So, parang, di ba, mas makakatipid ka kung annual yung babayaran mo. Minimum coverage is 1 million. You cannot get lower than 1 million for this plan. Maximum coverage is only 5 million for adults. If you want more than 5 million critical illness coverage, kuha ka ng ibang plan. And then for minors below age 18, 1.5 million lang yung pwede. So sa mga bata kasi, hindi pa natin sure kung if they're really healthy, may mga risk pa. Kaya hanggang 1.5 million lang ang willing i-risk ng company. Issue age, ang maganda rito, from age 0 kay baby, pwede siyang iregalo, pwedeng graduation gift mo na yan. Babayad ka ngayon, pag gumraduate siya, may fully paid plan na siya. Sobrang mura siya, as low as 1,000 a month for very young babies. Parang pag age 0 to 5, mga ganun lang ang presyo niya. Up to age 65. Pag age 56 to 65, 10 years to pay na lang ang pwede. Kapag 0 to 55, pwedeng 20 years to pay, pwede rin 10 years to pay. So those are the options na pwede for this plan. Pwedeng 10 years or 20 years to pay. Right? So let me show you a sample coverage for a 1-year-old male. No, tinry ko to dun sa baby namin nung bagong panganak. So for a 1-year-old male with all these coverages, 1 million critical illness or life insurance, whichever comes first, 250,000 minor critical illness benefit, 500,000 gender-specific cancer benefit, may another 500,000 recovery benefit, and then may waiver of premium just in case the payer dies. All in all, it's less than 15,000, 14,897.66 per year for 20 years. So kung 15,000 times 20 years, that's just 300,000, but the coverages that you have is 2 million pesos. Right? 2 million yung coverage mo for just paying 300,000. What can you get for 15,000 right now, di ba? Sobrang laki nito. Parang 1,000 a month lang yan. Ano ba yung ginagastos natin sa 1,000 a month? And yet, you can ensure at least a 1 million coverage for your child plus 2 other 500,000 benefits. No, 2 million total benefits for your child. Right? So ganun, titignan nyo yung monthly, no? Kung semi-annual, 7,895, mas mahal ng konti. Pag quarterly, 4,171. Wala siyang monthly option kasi sobrang mura niya, no? So, but you pay it annual, makakatipid ka talaga ng sobra. So, bakit maganda yung AIA Critical Protect? Just to summarize it all, if your priority is critical illness coverage, kung meron ka ng existing life insurance, or ayaw mo na magdagdag, feeling mo hindi mo na siya need, ito yung kunin mo. AIA Critical Protect, ACP 100. It's relatively cheaper than most life insurance policies out there. And then, it's basically a critical illness plan. Also, it's a complementary plan. If you have VUL na may critical illness rider, alam mo, pag winidraw mo yung VUL mo na may critical illness, wala na rin lahat ng benefit mo. Wala ng life insurance, wala ng health insurance. You need another plan. Kaya a lot of my clients na meron ng existing insurance, they get this. Yung term insurance mo, pag natapos mo siya at you outlive your term insurance, you need another plan. Para ma-insure mo na covered ka up to age 100, you need this. Ganun kaganda yung AIA Critical Protect. That's why this is one of my favorite products. It's a good starter plan for those with limited budget because At ang minimal amount, ang laki ng coverage. It's a nice additional plan for those with existing VUL or term insurance, just like what I mentioned. And then it still makes sense kahit meron ka ng existing critical illness. Diba? You can always add more. Again, if your critical illness coverage is a VUL, if you withdraw that VUL, wala na rin lahat ng benefits mo. So, hindi pa pwedeng ganun. Kasi kung kailan tayo tumatanda, tsaka tayo nagkakaroon ng critical illnesses, no? So, make sure that you have a separate critical illness coverage kahit meron ka ng existing, lalo na kung VUL yan. Alright? Ito pa maganda sa plan na to. If you don't get diagnosed ever, yun yung gusto natin, by any critical illness, the plan automatically converts into a life insurance coverage. No, so let's say, namatay lang out of natural cause, na accidental or whatever, or you outlive the plan, you can still get the benefit. Your beneficiary still gets the benefit kung hindi mo nagamit dahil hindi ka naman nagkaroon ng critical illness. As long as you fully pay your plan, no, tuloy-tuloy mo lang siyang bayaran. So wala po talagang tapon ang AIA Critical Protect. So if you really would want to get yourself secured and insured, get this plan. So I made a study about this plan. No, tinignan ko kung 20 years to pay sa isang 36-year-old na male, right, without other riders, ang meron lang yung face amount na 1 million and then the minor critical illness benefit. It's only 29,897.50. It's less than 30,000. Covered ka na ng 1 million for 20 years to pay. Kung gusto mong shorter, like 10 years to pay, it's just 55,452.50 for a 30-year-old male. Sobrang ganda nitong plan na to. Now, you might, sabi nga ng mga clients ko, DJ, maliit na yung 1 million 10 years, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. So, I would suggest, if the budget permits, you get at least 2 million. No, magkano ba yung 2 million? So, this client asked me, again, a 36-year-old male, asked me, DJ, magkano ba yung 2 million sa akin? The 2 million coverage is just 58,195, right, per year. So, it's less than 60,000 in a year. If with modal premium sa monthly mo babayaran 5,514.53 lang a month, including na yung modal premium, 20 years to pay, right? Pero covered ka ng 2 million. Right? Of course, you can also get this for 10 years to pay. Of course, mas mahal lang ng konti. No? Another client, no, female naman, 20 years to pay din, tapos 2 million. No? So actually, asawa to ng client ko na 36 years old. A 29-year-old female, ang premium niya lang is only 45,775 per year. Right? Imagine, 20 years to pay is just about 900,000 pero ang coverage na 2 million. Diba? So sobrang sulit ng plan. You're paying less than 50% of the cost and then your peace of mind up to age 100 na talaga. So if you like this plan, if you want to ask for a quotation, just send me your full name and your birth date for me to create a quotation for you. I will also need your occupation, kung saang country ka, and then your mobile number so that we can send a data privacy consent. And then I want to know how much coverage, 1 million ba, 2 million ba, 3 million ba. I will create a quotation for you and also your kid if para sa anak mo. Send those details to my Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/DJ Dimaliuat official to message me if you have questions. Don't hesitate to PM me in my Facebook and I will be glad to assist you. So with that, thank you very much for watching this video and see you in my next videos.